So I'll just ask you like.
Welcome back to Connordale Park, home of your Humber Hawks and venue for the 2018 National College Baseball Championship, sponsored by Kahuna Bricks. This bronze medal matchup consists of the Fanshawe Falcons against the TRU Wolfpack. And now the starting lineup for the Fanshawe Falcons. At center field, number 22, Brendan Robertson. In right field, number 2, Tyler Wood. At second base, number 1, Matt Bowden. Catcher, number 8, Quentin Tui. Pitcher, number 9, Darren Dwyer. First base, number 24, Kevin Bowden. Third base, number 5, Brandon Jones. On left field, number 4, Cam Cook. At shortstop, number 3, Ty Armstrong. And now the starters for the TRU Wolfpack. In the center field, number 17, Josiah Williams. And shortstop, number 5, Aaron Jones. At second base, number 9, Luke Leo.
Bronze medal game.
Number 6, Malik James.
My name is Kyle Dalton. I'm here with Adam Lucier. As we're set to begin here, Fanshawe Falcons, the home team, they'll take the mound. As we are set to begin, the player introductions are being done here by our MC, Jordan Chakravarty. It's the bronze medal game. Humber Hawks taking the championship earlier this morning. Now, Adam, what do you think about this matchup here between the Falcons and the Wolfpack?
Yeah, we just saw Humber and St. Clair face off in what was a fantastic gold medal game, and not too shabby of teams here in the bronze medal match as well. Fanshawe face off against TRU, both dropping some tough decisions yesterday. And for TRU, they've ridden some strong arms, specifically the two Tylers, Tyler Hodder and Tyler Moskalik, who put on some fine performances in this tournament. And for Fanshawe, we'll see Darren Dwyer, so we'll see what he can get done against a fine TRU offense.
Yeah, we saw, you mentioned the two Tylers on the mound for the Wolfpack. Today they'll throw out Brian James here in the bronze medal game. Darren Dwyer on the mound for the Falcons. You see there Carter Burnside looking on in his second year on the team. As we're almost set to begin here, Darren Dwyer just throwing his warm-up pitches.
Yeah, Darren Dwyer working 18 2/3 of an inning for the Falcons on the season, carrying an ERA of 3.0 in the regular season. So a guy that has proved time and time again that he could be a workhorse for this team.
First at bat for the TRU Wolfpack is the center fielder, Josiah Williams.
Josiah Williams will lead off for the Wolfpack from BC. Williams playing center field here for the bronze medal game.
One of the speedier players for this Wolfpack team, so important for him to maybe get a leadoff walk, leadoff hit here and get that offense kick-started early.
Darren Dwyer walked 22 batters this year compared to 20 strikeouts. Not exactly the type of scenario he would like there. Trying to clean that up. Starts it off with a ball 1 to Williams. Good pitch on the outside corner for strike 1. And for the Wolfpack, they're here. They lost to St. Clair in the semifinals. They had a 6-run lead, and the Saints came back to score 9 unanswered. That ball's grounded over Ty Armstrong. Strong throw over to first for
Ty
the first
Armstrong
out.
been very impressive over there in shortstop all tournament long for the Falcons to see that cannon of an arm. He's able to shoot it over there to Malik James, who's operating.
Next at bat for TRU is number 5, the shortstop, Tyron James.
Tyron James now up at the plate. Darren Dwyer getting Williams to ground out to begin the game.
Tyron James been mostly a pinch runner for this TRU team all tournament long, but nice to see him in the lineup here, and he'll get an opportunity.
That's in there on the inside corner for strike 1. See there, James playing shortstop here in the bronze medal game. Good off-speed pitch there from Dwyer.
Really liking what I'm seeing from Dwyer so far. You see him changing up that arsenal, showing a little bit of everything with those off-speed pitches.
That ball into left field. That's going to head foul, though. And for the Wolfpack, I mentioned just before that St. Clair came back to score 9 unanswered runs. And for them, we'll see if they can capture this bronze medal coming all the way from BC.
Absolutely traveled a long way. This tournament in past years have been dominated by these Ontario teams. And you've seen that again with St. Clair and Humber in the final. So this BC team from Thompsons Rivers University looking to get something done against Fanshawe.
Yeah, they're looking to find the podium. As for Fanshawe, they're hoping to join the other 2 Ontario teams on the podium. As Humber won the championship, St. Clair taking silver, as James will take a 1-out walk there. Derek Dwyer with the 1-out walk to James, and I'll bring up Liam Rahela.
Yeah, we talked earlier about Dwyer and his tendency to walk a lot of batters, and we see it there. He's going to need to get that under control before it becomes an issue.
Liam Rahela playing second base. We saw him playing short yesterday for the Wolfpack.
Yeah, he's put together a nice tournament defensively. Also has chipped in offensively at times for this Wolfpack offense.
Good lead over there from James. Dwyer sees that, he'll throw over.
Yeah, and Tyron James not going to sneak his speed by anybody, as he's been used by Ray Chadwick, the head coach of the Wolfpack, as a pinch runner. So Fanshawe very aware of his tendency to run.
That curveball just down and in to Raela. Derek Dwyer here with 1 away, looking for a ground ball. See if he can get himself out of this inning. Try to get the Falcon hitters back in the dugout. That's down and in.
Dwyer doing the right thing there, attacking the bottom part of the strike zone there, trying to induce that ground ball and find himself with a double play situation.
Counts 3 balls, no strikes here with James at first. Throw over from Dwyer. That's Kevin Bowden at first base, number 24. Had a big game at the plate yesterday for the Falcons. Their big win over Holland. There's another walk there, this time to Raela on 4 pitches, and I'll bring up the 4-hitter, Vance Fody. Back-to-back walks here from Dwyer. We talked about how important that control is going to be for Dwyer on the mound here, especially with these hitters from TRU. Look to take advantage of this opportunity.
Absolutely. We've seen a lot of runners walked home in yesterday's action in all games played, so more of the same as that trend continues.
It's a good curveball there from Dwyer to start off against Vance Fody. He's DHing here in this game, number 57. Didn't start yesterday versus St. Clair, came in with a pinch hit.
I've been very impressed with Fody, watching him all turn it along. A great contact hitter for this Wolfpack team. Also provides a lot of pop in that bat.
Yesterday coming off the bench, he's starting in this game, takes a ball there. For Dwyer right now, it's, you got to think, just got a ground ball at somebody and you're out of this inning.
Absolutely, the strong infield that he has with Matt Bowden, Kevin Bowden, Ty Armstrong. The ground balls almost assuredly at least 1 out here, but they'll definitely have their eye on 2.
Yeah, quickly 0-2 here to Fody. 2 strikes, 1 away here. Looks like they're setting up way outside for ball 1.
Like you said, setting up outside there. Let's look if they try to attack in on the hands of Fody here.
They go back to the fastball away. That's hit to the left side, but foul ball. Looks like they're trying to stay away from Fody's power right now.
And how could you blame them still early in this contest? Big hit from Fody here could break the game open, so understandably by Dwyer pitching around the big Vance Fody.
1 ball, 2 strikes now to the designated hitter. Going with the curveball that bounces in the dirt. Good take by Fody. Counts evened up now, 2-2. Dwyer for the season, pitched to a 3.00 ERA for the season. Which is good for second on the team when it comes to starters. There go the runners. Double steal was on. That's popped up to the right, to the left side. Third baseman going to watch it go off the fence and out of play.
There you see the aggressiveness of head coach Ray Chadwick, as it appears he had a hit and run on there as both runners took off. And a big swing by Vance Fody harmlessly drops foul.
Yeah, it's a good hit and run count there, 2-2. You know, Dwyer's going to want to throw a strike there, and Fody's going to be swinging. See if it's on again here. Runners on the move again. That one's away, and Fody will take ball 4 on the 3-2 pitch.
And for Dwyer, giving up a lot of free bags here, as that's cause for concern, as you'll see him, as catcher and a coach, have a chat on the mound to try to settle this down.
Yeah, that's the third walk of the game so far. No hits so far for the Wolfpack, just 3 walks. Dwyer able to get the first out from the first hitter, Williams, on a ground out to Ty Armstrong, and then he has walked the last 3 batters, getting into deep counts as well. So we'll see right now with Malik James at the plate. If Dwyer can try to get a ground ball, I think that was probably the main message from the coaching staff.
Absolutely. At this point in the game, still early, trying to settle it down. They'll leave the ball in the hands of Darren Dwyer here, but he finds himself in quite the jam with the bases loaded.
Malik James now at the plate, number 6, playing first base. Watches that one go by for strike 1.
See a few of these TRU players with those hoodies on under their jerseys. It's a chilly day here at Connervale Park in Etobicoke.
Yeah, the rain has held up so far, held up for the finals. We're hoping it's going to hold up for this one as well. We also have the 5 versus 6 game between the Indians from Quebec and the Holland Hurricanes from PEI. That should be another good one as well. Coming after this one, good take there from Malik James.
Yeah, you mentioned the Indians and the Hurricanes playing later today for 5th place. They both had a very tough day yesterday as the Indians dropped an 18-1 decision. And the Hurricanes also lost their game big, 13-0.
Both teams looking for a win later today. For now, we are here with the Falcons versus the Wolfpack here in this bronze medal game. Bases loaded, 1 away. That ball's outside. Counts 3 balls, 2 strikes. Full count here, 1 away. Tyron James at third, Liam Raela at second, and Vance Fody at first. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That ball hit to left side, that's gonna go foul. And for Darren Dwyer, I think you got to avoid his 4th walk of the game right now. He's already walked all 3 batters that are on base right now, so we'll see if he can get a ground ball.
Absolutely, throwing a lot of pitches here just in the top of the 1st. I'm sure not what the Fanshawe Falcon coaching staff wanted coming into this one.
And there's another walk, number 4 of the game already for Darren Dwyer. You can see not pleased with himself as Malik James will take the base, and number 5, Tyron James will come in to score for the first run of the game, and the Wolfpack take an early 1-0 lead. Still haven't had a hit yet in this game, but they're taking advantage of some bad command right now, some command issues from Darren Dwyer.
Yeah, some really strong offenses here at the National College Baseball Championship. And for an offense to already put a run on the board with bases loaded without having a hit, that's a nightmare start for Darren Dwyer as he's giving up free bases and free runs to an already talented TRU team.
And there's going to be some action in that Falcons bullpen. Not sure who that is right now. They do have the sweaters on this cold afternoon here.
And I don't blame them, Kyle. It's a chilly day out here with the wind coming in from center field into home plate at the moment.
As this will be Liam Shibata up at the plate, playing third base here in this bronze medal game. Darren Dwyer, that's up and in.
And Liam Shibata has put together quite the tournament for himself. Already has 1 player of the game honor. Looking to add to it here as he's been a stud so far for the TRU Wolfpack.
Pretty good on the defensive side of the ball as well to go along with it. Has an opportunity to break open this game right now. Good off-speed pitch from Dwyer, looked pretty good there. That's gonna miss. Looks like it's 3-0. See some action over there from the Falcons bullpen getting stretched out.
It's not easy to warm up in this cold weather, so it may take a while to relieve Dwyer as he walks yet another. Shibata trots down to first base.
And that one was on 4 pitches as the infield's gonna come in, maybe get that bullpen a bit more time to work. As Darren Dwyer, just the control issues right now have been on full display. This cold afternoon isn't ideally the best for any pitcher.
Absolutely, this is reminding me of what we saw out of the Huntsic Indians yesterday as their starter Emilio Piccolino just went a third of an inning walking home 4 runs. So what's been a common theme of rough starts here at the NCBC continues as Darren Dwyer unable to get himself out of this inning.
This would be Adam Philman. There's a strike 1 from Dwyer. Five straight walks from Darren Dwyer. Got the first out of the game from Williams on a ground ball to Ty Armstrong, the shortstop. Good curveball there. That one just missing on the inside corner.
As frustrating as this may be for Darren Dwyer, you need to remind yourself it's only 2 runs so far. His offense has shown the ability to give him plenty of run support.
Ball just, oh, that's going to be checked down to first, saying he went around. Got to think right now for Dwyer, just 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning. Looks like they're setting up outside here. On the ground, back up the middle. Good play there by second, but good flip there to Ty Armstrong. What a play that was from Matt Bowden.
How about Matt Bowden? Little razzle-dazzle there on the flip there to Ty Armstrong to get that out at second base. So it's not all doom and gloom for the Fanshawe Falcons here in the top of the first, as that nice play will get them the second out of the inning.
See there, good flip there from Matt Bowden. What a nice diving play, saves at least a run. Vance Fody did come in to score on the play as Liam Shibata was retired at second base. Malik James moves up to third base, and this will be number 20, McKenzie. Ball just inside.
Connor McKenzie's been the everyday catcher in this tournament for TRU. He's performed very admirably behind the plate. A real defensive stalwart for this team, looking to contribute offensively here.
Batting 8th in this lineup here. Swings this one to Ty Armstrong, a little jam shot. He'll have to run in and make the play. Strong throw over across to Kevin Bowden. Another strong play from the star infielder for the Falcons, Ty Armstrong.
That connection has been absolute money for the Falcons. Ty Armstrong over to Kevin Bowden at first, as defensively strong. A few walks there by Dwyer, to say the least, but the Falcons avoid too much damage here in the top of the first.
So the TRU Wolfpack pick up 3 runs in the inning without even picking up a hit. So it just shows that the control issues were on full display from Darren Dwyer. I would be surprised if we did see him come out for the next inning.
Absolutely, you got to wonder where his confidence is at currently after giving up several walks there. And for TRU, if I told them before this game that they wouldn't have a hit in the first, I think they'd be pretty happy knowing that they would still have a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, Brendan Robertson warming up in that Fanshawe Falcon bullpen. He's been warming for the past couple batters now. I'm sure he might come in for the second inning, but for now, on the mound for the Wolfpack, Brian James.
Yeah, you mentioned Brendan Robertson in that bullpen for Fanshawe. A little bit of surprise there, as he just has 1 appearance on the season. Just a single inning pitch for him, allowing 1 run in his only appearance.
So Brian James, you can see him number 1 on the mound for the Thompson River Wolfpack. As it's a 3-0 lead, Falcons are the home team. They will bat in the bottom of the first inning. As we're set to begin here, Falcons will step up to the plate here. Robertson will lead off. He's playing center field here in the bronze medal game.
Brendan Robertson, been an absolute spark plug in the leadoff position through walks and singles, been able to find his way on bag repeatedly as a leadoff hitter for this Falcon offense, and has a lot of speed on the base paths with 7 steals on the season.
There's in there for strike one from James. We saw Ty Armstrong earlier on in the year for the Falcons be that top lineup type of guy. He is now at number 9 spot as that ball misses a little up there from James. But having Ty Armstrong at the bottom of the lineup could mean that it's sort of like 2 leadoff hitters for the Falcons.
Absolutely. I don't know how often you see a 9-hitter carry a .347 average, but that's exactly what Ty Armstrong does for this ball club. Not only a defensive gem, but also contributing quite often on the offensive side.
That ball's fouled off from Robertson. Brian James comes in with the pitch. That slow curveball bounced over to third base. Liam Shibata makes a strong throw over to first for the first out.
That's a long throw there by Liam Shibata. A nice underhand scoop by Malik James to record the out as the speedy Brendan Robertson unable to beat out that throw.
A good first out from Brian James. You'll see he has sort of a 3/4 delivery, and that slow curveball getting Robertson way out in front, and easy ground ball over to Shibata. That one way outside for ball one here, 1 away in the bottom of the first. Wolfpack had a 3-0 lead, taking a 3-0 lead in the first inning. That ball jam shot to short. Strong play over from James for the second out. Another ground ball out from Malik James.
The old James connection. Tyron James fires it over to Malik James on first to record that out. So 2 ground ball outs so far for Bryant James, as he's been impressive on the mound thus far.
And this will be Matt Bowden.
Correction, it is number 1, Matt Bowden.
Playing second base for the Falcons. He takes ball 1. A curveball from Brian James just going outside. You can see that 3/4 delivery from him. Not the strongest, or not the hardest fastball he has. That one jam shot once again. Shibata coming over from third. He's strong throw over to James, and he makes the play. And a good 1-2-3 inning for Brian James.
Yeah, you mentioned Brian James there. Definitely not overpowering any of these Falcon hitters, but really relying on his defense, specifically Liam Shibata, as he's made a nice play, made a few nice plays, and TRU gets out of that inning unscathed.
And Brian James, the pitcher for the Wolfpack, doesn't throw the hardest, but we saw 3 batters right there get jammed up from the fastballs and off-speed pitches from Brian James. So definitely trying to get inside, not allow these Falcons hitters to really extend their arms.
Absolutely, still the first time through the lineup for the Falcons. So first time they've seen Brian James this season, so we'll see if they're able to time him and find his rhythm as they go through the order once again.
As we're through 1 here, we have a new pitcher on the mound for the Falcons, as Darren Dwyer only goes 1 inning. Didn't give up a hit, but walked 5 batters.
Tyler Reimel going in there now for the Falcons. Not a regular arm, just 5 1/3 innings pitched in 4 relief appearances.
Now pitching for the Fanshawe Falcons is number 23.
Although does carry a sparkling 1.31 ERA. Reimel on the mound will face the outfielder Lucas Lott.
Lucas Lott hitting 9 for the Wolfpack here, as Reimel getting stretched out and getting set to begin this top half of the second inning. Lot shows bunt there and will take strike one. Top of the lineup, and Williams is on deck. That ball's hit over Reimer. Bowden comes in, makes a strong throw over to his brother, Kevin Bowden. And the Falcons get the first out on a ground ball from Lucas Law.
Yeah, they've been fun to watch all tournament, those Bowden brothers, as they're putting on a defensive clinic for the Falcons. Any ball hit anywhere in the range of this Fanshawe defense needs to be gobbled up and fired over to the big 6'6" Kevin Bowden, standing over first base.
Now pitching number 10, Taylor Van Ham. Now batting.
As we're going to get a pinch hitter here for the leadoff hitter, Williams. That's Drew Foster now hitting for the Wolfpack. Oh, correction, that's Taylor Van Ham. Van Ham started yesterday in the semifinal game against St. Clair. Not getting the start here, but he's coming in the second inning to relieve Williams. That ball's fouled off from the inside pitch from Reimel.
And you see the difference here from Darren Dwyer to Reimel, as Reimel seems to show no fear in attacking the strike zone as he's firing in on Van Ham.
Van Ham coming in here, the leadoff hitter for the Falcons at the top of the lineup. That curveball running inside is fouled off into right side. A play there for Kevin Bowden. He'll make the grab in foul territory for the second out of the inning.
I think defense is really going to be the key for the Falcons here on out. Can't afford any errors or mistakes as they already find themselves down 3-0 early.
This is Tyron James now batting, playing shortstop for the Wolfpack. He walked in his last at-bat, part of that 5 straight walks from Darren Dwyer as he takes strike one there.
For the Wolfpack, it's going to be a quick adjustment. Obviously, they liked what they seen from Darren Dwyer as he was offering up free base after another, but going to have to deal with Reimel here as he seems to be a completely different pitcher than Dwyer.
Reimel's got electric stuff. We saw that slider a couple pitches ago. That fastball with some good movement. Looks like a two-seamer coming in. You can see Reimer there when he's coming in to throw the ball. He's pretty much hiding the ball the whole way until he finally releases it. Tough for the Wolfpack hitters to see what type of pitch it is.
Absolutely, doesn't tip off his pitches whatsoever. So it may take a time through the rotation for these Wolfpack hitters to get comfortable in the batter's box against Reimel. As you mentioned, that slider, he's doing a nice job to get it in on the hands of those right-handed hitters.
That ball's hit to the left side. This one's coming in, left fielder's coming in. That's gonna be no catch. James heading to second base. He'll get there standing up. And a tough play there for the left fielder, Cam Cook.
Yeah, tough play on the sliding grab, but for Tyron James, seemed a little unsure making that turn to first as he hesitated before realizing that that ball was dropped before motoring down onto second base.
Saw there Cam Cook diving in. His tough play ran a long way from left field. Got a glove on it, but just dropped it right in front of him. As James will reach on the double, he'll get to second. And that'll bring up Liam Rayella, the 3-hitter for the Wolfpack. That slider just down from Reimel. Liam Rayella scored one of 3 runs in the first inning for the Wolfpack. As we're here at the bronze medal game. Humber Hawks winning the gold medal game, coming just before this one. St. Clair with the silver medal. That ball's hit into left field gap. That's going to be a base hit. James will come in to score.
It'll be extra for
Rahela,
Hala.
he's heading to second. He's making a turn. He's heading for 3. The cut to Ty Armstrong. He's not going to have a throw to 3. I see he'll just hold it. And an RBI triple from Liam Rahela.
Yeah, that ball hit hard into the gap, rolling all the way to fence. And check out the speed on Rahela as he motors into third before that ball even reaches the infield.
Easy score around the bases for Tyron James. He scores easily from second base. And no throw even from Ty Armstrong, the cutoff man, as Liam Rahela slides in safely. And the Wolfpack add to their lead. It's 4-0 now. That's in there for strike 1.
It's been a frustrating start for these Falcon hitters. You see Darren Dwyer in the first inning pitch around these hitters and walk several. Now you see Reimel, who is putting in the strike zone, but just really getting beat around by a strong contact hitting team.
Throw down to 3, not in time. Looked pretty close, closer than it kind of looked there.
Yeah, nice placement on the throw. So he drops it right on the shoulder of the runner at third, but back with plenty of time is Rahela.
That ball, big swing there from Fody. Looked like a whole breaking ball there from Reimel. Reimel did get the first 2 outs of the inning. Got the 9-hitter lot swinging, or on ground outs, excuse me. And then Van Ham, the pinch hitter, popped up to the first baseman, Kevin Bowden. And all this happening with 2 away. Fody hits this one to left field. Looks like the center fielder, Robertson, under that one. He'll make the grab, drifting over to his right.
Robertson with plenty of range out there in center field. Missed that one in the gap, obviously, but nice work to fade into left center field and come down with that one to close out this inning.
So the Wolfpack will add to their lead. They get 1 run on the RBI triple from Liam Rahela, and it's a 4-0 lead for the Wolfpack as we head to the bottom of the second. Brian James back up on the mound, had a pretty solid 1-2-3 inning from the Falcons. Got 3 ground ball outs, 2 to shortstop and 1 to third base. A couple jam shots there from the Falcons as well.
Yeah, Jameis really been calm, cool, and collected on the mound so far for the Wolfpack, and that seems to be rubbing off on his teammates as they are cruising so far, up 4-0 to the Falcons.
So we're set to begin here. The bottom of the second inning, Falcons down by 4, still looking for the first hit of the game. They'll send the catcher, Quentin Tuhey, to the plate here. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Falcons as the rain starts to begin here at Connervale Park.
Yeah, we knew those raindrops would be coming sooner rather than later. Luckily held off for that championship matchup between Humber and St. Clair, but it looks like it's starting to come down now.
From a strike there from Jameis, they did move the finals. It was supposed to be tonight. Set the ball outside, but they moved it to the morning game, or the afternoon game, I should say, beginning at 12. That ball's hit from 2 into right field. That's an easy play for the right fielder. Adam Philman makes the grab for the first out.
Yeah, surprised to see how shallow Philman was playing there, but ball struck directly to him, so works out for Philmon as he collects that ball in right field.
So this was supposed to be Darren Dwyer's at bat, but since he got pulled and there was no DH for the Falcons, it will be Tyler Reimel as he gets a pitch almost at him on that slider.
Luckily that big looping breaking ball giving Reimel an opportunity to get out of the way of that one.
And that's Reimel at the plate right now. And without the DH, it's the pitcher's at bat, and Reimel did not have an at-bat throughout the season. Not ideal for the Falcons right now, especially as Reimel is set in the 5th position, a really RBI spot. You can see him smiling there.
Absolutely. A little out of his element, but he's going to give it a go here for his squad.
He'll take a strike there. And I think for his mindset right now, just try to get on base. That's really the deal right now.
Seems to be having fun out there. His first at-bat of the year.
And he takes the ball. I'm sure if he gets on that bench, he's going to get fired up. They know that he hasn't had an at-bat all season. Obviously not on the team for his hitting.
And that could be the spark the Falcons needed if he can get something going here. Ooh, and he goes down swinging.
Big swing there. A little chuckle, though, as he heads back to the bench. As he points up to the fans out there.
All right, so make him 0 for 1 on the year.
And that will be a strikeout, and that'll bring up Kevin Bowden.
Kevin Bowden, an absolute beast in yesterday's contest, as he had 6 RBI in that game, including a three RBI triple.
Here is now the big first baseman, 6'6". He pops this one up to the right side. Malik James trying to get under that one. Instead, the second baseman, Liam Rahela, will take the ball. That was his ball, the only player that really could have made a grab on that one. He makes the grab in another 1-2-3 inning for Jameis.
Yeah, good communication there by Malik James and Liam Rahela, as Malik James looking to make that over-the-shoulder basket catch, but smartly called off by Rahela, as he had the momentum on his side, drifting towards that right field line.
And for the Falcons, they'll head back on the mound, trying to shut down the Wolfpack, who has scored in each inning so far. And for the Falcons, they really need that 1-2-3 inning to really get the momentum back on their side. And Reimel will hope to do that as the Wolfpack loom on here. They'll have 5, 6, 7 due up in the inning.
That's what you want? Okay, going back over.
Reimel fresh off his hitting debut. Going to step back on the mound for the Falcons.
Reimel there, number 23 on the mound for the Falcons in his 4th year on the team from Oakville, Ontario. Really he is the only 4th-year player on this team. And he's getting the opportunity here in the bronze medal game to come into relief and try to shut down these Wolfpack hitters.
And absolutely, for head coach Brian Harvey, why not bring in your most experienced man in this tough spot? Down 4 runs in a bronze medal matchup. Going to his veteran players, looking to find trust in Reimel here.
And that will bring up Malik James. He was part of that 5-walk in the first inning from Dwyer. He did not score in the inning, got stranded at 3rd. He'll take ball 1 there from Dwyer, or from Reimel, excuse me, number 23. Comes back there with the strike on Malik James.
In TRU 6-9 loss to St. Clair, Malik James went 1 for 3 with 2 RBI. So he's been contributing offensively for the Wolfpack in this tournament.
This one's back up the middle off Reimel. Matt Bowden over to his brother Kevin Bowden for the first out of the inning.
And for the Wolfpack, it's been pretty clear that any ball hit to the infield will not result positively for them, as they're going to need to find some power in those bats to push it over the heads of the middle infielders, Matt Bowden and Ty Armstrong. They've been unbeatable thus far today.
Liam Shibata at the plate here.
Now batting Liam Shibata.
Shibata also chipped in with an RBI during TRU's 6-9 loss to St. Clair in the semifinal.
Shibata will take that one way up there too. He makes a nice grab. For the Wolfpack here, just try to keep chipping away, try to get some more runs against Reimel. Reimel's been pretty solid so far. Got in a bit of trouble last inning and gave up a couple hits. But he's looked good so far on the mound. See, he's in there. Strike one. Two heat. Curveball down in the dirt. Good take there from Shibata. One away in the inning. Ground ball from Malik James. Cause of the first out. That ball, big swing there from Shibata.
Shibata really trying to take that one on ride, but nothing doing for Rimmel. I like what I've seen so far as he's been willing to attack the strike zone after Dwyer gave up all those walks in the first.
Now it's a full count, 3-2. That ball fouled off to the left side. Liam Shibata staying alive here on this 3-2 count. Reimel on the mound. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning to get his offense back into the dugout. Try to get the momentum back on their side. Adam Philman on deck for the Wolfpack. 3-2 count. That's fouled off once again from Shibata.
Great at bat by Shibata. I like what I've seen. Those last pitches, not his finest swings of this tournament as he was off balance on both, but able to get the head of the bat on the ball and keep himself alive at the plate.
Yeah, anything to stay alive right now for Shibata. Try to get on with one away. Reimel putting up a good fight as well. A 3-2 pitch off Reimel once again. That slows it down for Matt Bowden. Makes another strong throw to Bowden. That is Kevin Bowden for the second out.
I feel like we just had some deja vu there, Kyle. That's the second ball in a row to scoot by the back of Reimel. Gobbled up by Bowden at second, fired over to Kevin.
Yeah, that looked like that ball was going right up the middle for a base hit. Instead, Reimel just gets a little piece of it, which redirects it right over to Matt Bowden. And he records the out with the ground ball out, so now there's two away for Adam Philman. That curveball's in the dirt, and past Tuhi for ball one. That pitch outside for ball two. 2 balls, no strikes. 2 away in the inning, couple ground balls to Matt Bowden at second base. That ball into right side. Little jam shot off the end of the bat as Philman slams his bat. A little pop up there to Kevin Bowden for the final out.
Yeah, good luck hitting a bloop single over the head of the tall 6'6" Kevin Bowden as he reaches up and snares that one before it gets into right field.
So that's going to do it for the Wolfpack in that top half of the inning. A good 1-2-3 inning for Reimel as we head to the bottom of the third. How important do you think that was for Reimel to come out and really shut down the Wolfpack 1-2-3?
Absolutely, a lot of momentum after that first inning on the side of TRU, and not exactly deserved by them as all those runs were walked home. So it's big for Fanshawe and Reimel. We mentioned he's a veteran, just to settle the squad down and get their feet back under them as they got off to a rough start here in the bronze medal match.
So Brian Jamis back up on the mound, hasn't given up a hit yet so far. 2 straight 1-2-3 innings. Has 1 strikeout, that was from Reimel. And now he's back up on the mound here facing 7, 8, 9, and we'll see if that bottom of the lineup from the Falcons can get going, maybe take that top of lineup back up with a few runners on base.
Yeah, the Falcons need something here for a bit of a spark, whether it's a small ball, a bunt situation, or even a walk or error, just anything to get on bag and try to kickstart this offense that's been slow thus far today.
We talked about how Ty Armstrong could be a big factor in this game because he's hitting 9th right now, and you talked about how that average he has one of the best on the team at 347. And for him, he's hitting 9th, so that's pretty much 2 leadoff hitters for the Falcons. So if Brendan Jones can get on here, followed by Camp Cook right after him, could set the tone for the Falcons for a big inning.
Yeah, a little bit of a sneaky move there by head coach Brian Hardy, sneaking in Ty Armstrong in that 9th spot. But he's a force to be reckoned with, whether he's at the top of the lineup or batting ninth.
Yeah, he led his team as well with 17 hits on the season and was tied for third on the team in RBIs with 8. This is Brendan Robertson now, third baseman. That ball way outside from Jameis. See a little three-quarter delivery from Jameis. Not a lot of heat on his fastball. Really more of a breaking ball type of pitcher.
Yeah, a bit of an odd delivery from Jameis. You see that ball poke out from behind his back. That's rare to see, but seems to be working well for him so far as he's been mowing down these Falcons hitters.
Big swing there from Jones. Looking to get on here. Falcons still looking for their first hit of the ball game. That ball's hit off Jameis. Throw to first in time on a good play there from Tyron Jones.
Tyron James, what a smooth play there. That took a tricky hop off the mound, but able to snag that one in a smooth transition to his throwing hand and fires a rocket over there to Malik James.
Once again, we see the pitcher deflecting the ball. We saw it a few times last inning with Reimel. This time, Jameis helping out his defense, just deflecting that ball right over to Tyron James. He makes a strong throw, now bring up Cam Cook with one away.
What do you think of the other arms in the Wolfpack lineup? The two Tylers, Hodder and Moskalik, a couple of fireballers. So Jameis, a little bit of an odd mix-up for these Falcon hitters is, like you mentioned, not too much heat on that fastball, but very effective with it so far today.
Cam Cook there with a little bit of an excuse me swing. He'll get another opportunity here after that foul ball. Shows bunt, he lays it down. That's gonna, looks like it's gonna drift foul. No, it stays fair. What a bunt. Perfect. That looked like it was gonna drift foul, and I think the third baseman, Liam Shibata, thought the same thing. He just let that ball go right by. And like you said, a picture perfect there from Cam Cook.
Yeah, that thing just kept on rolling and rolling and rolling. And poor Liam Shibata, before he knew it, that ball skipped over third base in fair territory.
That ball had some speed on it too, which usually means it's gonna drift it to foul territory. Instead, stays fair. And that's gonna bring up Ty Armstrong. We mentioned about him earlier. See if he can continue his streak. Takes a fastball up first strike. Cam Cook now at first base, picking up the first hit for the Falcons here today. He shows bunt. He's going to tap it over. Jameis is going to play it. It's going to be a tough play. Not in time to get Ty Armstrong his speed. He's going to beat that one out. Tough play for Jameis. That ball just kind of died right on the grass.
Absolutely. You see a little bit of hesitation on this replay. A strong throw there by Jameis, but Malik James makes a snag not in time as a speedy Ty Armstrong hustles down on that bunt attempt.
Now it's going to be first and second here, and we talked about how Ty Armstrong can make an impact at that bottom of the lineup. Now it turns the lineup over for Brendan Robertson with two runners on base, couple back-to-back bunt singles for the Falcons.
Absolutely, exactly what the doctor ordered for the Falcons. A little bit of small ball, as we mentioned earlier, getting it done, getting on bag by any means necessary.
So we saw the Wolfpack get 3 runs in the first without a hit. Now we see first and second for the Falcons on 2 bunt singles. So a little bit more small ball here from both teams. We'll see what Brendan Robertson can do here. Doesn't show bunt this time are the Falcons. He'll take ball 1.
And for Brian Jameis, this is the first bit of adversity he's faced so far in this matchup today. So interesting to see how he'll respond to an uptick in pressure here with 2 runners on.
Robertson grounded out to Shibata, the third baseman, in the first inning. He'll take ball there. First and second for the Falcons, 1 away. Here comes the pitch from Jameis. That's way outside. This is the first time in this game so far Jameis has faced any adversity. Went 1-2-3 in the first couple innings. got Brendan Jones to begin the inning here on a ground ball out. And a couple bunt singles from Cam Cook and Ty Armstrong. Now the Falcons have a threat here.
Robertson showing a lot of patience at the plate in this at-bat, leads his squad with 11 walks on the year.
He'll take that one inside and head over to first base on the walk, and that loads the bases for Tyler Wood.
And all of a sudden you see the confidence, see the swagger coming here for the Falcons. A little bat flip on that walk from Brendan Robertson. That'll bring up not what Tiger Woods, Tyler Woods, as he'll have a big opportunity here to blow this game wide open and claw his team back into this contest.
He'll try to hit it as far as Tiger Woods might.
Absolutely.
Maybe cash into this lead here. Tyler Wood playing right field in this game. He'll take strike one there on the outside corner. One away here in the inning. Jameis looking for that ground ball, try to get him out of this inning. That ball's hit on the ground. That's going to get by. A little bobble there from James. And everyone's going to be safe. And the Falcons are on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, not the result you want from a bases loaded ground out, but good work by Tyron James just to keep that one in the infield. See him diving down there to block that one. Obviously unable to make the throw, but maybe prevents another run from scoring by keeping that in the dirt.
Tyler Wood will pick up a base hit on that. As Tyron James really had no play there, even if he came up with it smoothly. With the speedy Falcons on the base paths. As Ty Armstrong was heading over to third base.
Connor McKenzie behind the plate, very important to get down to block this as the speedy Ty Armstrong stares down at home plate. He's breaking hard, looking for a pass ball there.
"4-1 game right now. Cam Cook came in to score the only run for the Falcons so far. As Bowden will take a ball there. Bases still loaded, one away.
Bowden carries a .267 regular season average. Looking to raise that here.
He hits this one to the right side, right at the first baseman. And he makes the tag, no chance for Tyler Wood to get back. And a little bit unlucky there for the Falcons, and a strong play from the first baseman, Malik James.
Yeah, that one seemed to almost catch him by surprise as he snagged that line driver that was coming right at him. So we'll take a look. And a great work by Malik James, also run back and tag out the runner at first. A nice double play there from the first baseman.
Yeah, tough play there for Ty Wood, caught in no man's land right there. And once Malik James got that ball, he never hesitated, turned around, went right to first base. And if that ball gets through, that easily could be 2 runs there for the Falcons, as it's a 4-1 game. Wolfpack versus the Falcons here.
Yeah, that double play could prove to be huge as Falcons were pressing to claw back into this game, but nothing doing for Malik James as he, good situational awareness as he realizes that runner getting a little far off, Tyler Wood behind him.
As it's a 4-1 game between the Wolfpack and the Falcons. As we head to the top of the 4th inning. We're set to begin here at the top of the 4th inning here at Connorvale Park. The rain has been on and off so far in this game. Look, it's off right now.
Now batting, Connor McKenzie.
As Connor McKenzie will lead off for the Wolfpack. Shows bunt, but will take ball 1.
Connor McKenzie taking a page out of the Falcons playbook, attempting a bunt attempt on that leadoff play.
Connor McKenzie there takes ball, it counts 2-1. Big swing there from McKenzie on the pitch from Jones. Count moves now to 2-2 here. McKenzie, the 8 hitter in the lineup. Lucas Lott, number 9 hitter, looms on deck.
Jones here doing battle with McKenzie as he tries to lead it off for the Wolfpack.
Ball just outside 2. He not able to hang on to that one. So the count moved to 3-2. Full count here to the number 8 hitter. And McKenzie battles back to take a leadoff walk. Not ideal there for Jones coming into this game in relief of Reimel, as that'll bring up Lucas Lott.
Now batting, Lucas Lott.
Lucas Lott grounded out to Ty Armstrong in his first at-bat. That was in the 2nd inning. He shows bunt here, pulls it back for ball 1.
Looks like small ball is going to be a real factor. We've seen 2 bunts from the Fanshawe Falcons in the bottom half of the last inning.
Lott showing bunt already. Throw over to first from Bilger, not in time.
Yeah, not too subtle there from Lucas Lott as he was showing bunt the whole way there, even during that pickoff attempt.
Maybe trying to get that defense moving early. As Brendan Jones already coming in. Lott pulls the bunt back. And Brendan Jones, the 3rd baseman, is already running in early. Lott showing bunt all the way from the very beginning, right in between the windup of Bilger.
And a quick women's soccer update as Humber and Fanshawe are tied at 1 in the 65th minute of that gold medal matchup. And the men's team is also 1-1 with Sheridan at the moment, so both of Humber's soccer teams in a tough battle here.
Humber, of course, the men's baseball team winning earlier this afternoon against St. Clair. As Lott shows bunt here, he'll take it again, this time for a strike. And the Humber men's baseball team coming into this tournament with a 14-game win streak after the tournament winning 4 of them. Moves to 18 in a row to end the season. As Lott there for the Wolfpack takes strike 2. With 2 strikes now, Brendan Jones will move back to his position. It'll be interesting to see if Lott continues to keep the bunt honest with 2 strikes.
Looks to be free swinging here.
He is, and he fouls that one off. McKenzie was off on the move on that one. He led off this inning with a walk.
Cale Bilger on the mound, not a fun guy to bunt against as he is an absolute fireballer. Really throws hard into that zone, so on a cold day. Lott's going to watch those fingertips as he lines up for a bunt.
Ball on the outside corner, strike three, throw down to second, looking for the strike him out, throw him out, but not in time as Lucas Lott goes down swinging. McKenzie steals second, and that will be a runner on second for Van Ham.
Now that is Taylor.
Good job there from Cale Bilger to paint that outside corner, get Lucas Lott looking. McKenzie steals second. He's now at second. In the top lineup, Van Ham up at the plate. Good block there from Tuhi.
For these Wolfpack hitters, they got to know what's coming from Cale Bilger as he throws fastball after fastball after fastball. Not a diverse arsenal, but that one pitch really seems to be working well for Cale Bilger.
A ball in the outside corner for strike one. Van Ham came in to pinch hit. He didn't start this game. Williams did. Van Ham, in his lone at-bat so far in this game, popped up to Kevin Bowden, the first baseman, in the second inning. That ball in the dirt on that curveball there from Bilger. Counts now 2 balls, 1 strike. Ball in the dirt once again.
Van Ham finding himself in a nice hitter's count now.
We'll see if he's in a swing mode here, 3-1. McKenzie did walk in the inning. He's standing at second. Right in the outside corner, good pitch, 3-1. Staying away from that power of Van Ham.
And Van Ham is able to punch this one through the infield. See a big lead taken there at second as he's been jumping on each and every pitch. Likely to score any ball through the outfield.
3-2 count. That's going to drop in for a base hit. McKenzie's going to come around to score. Van Ham takes a turnaround first. He'll hold up at first as he gets an RBI single, and you mentioned it. Little base hit, that's going to score McKenzie, and he just did. You can see him there celebrating with his teammates.
Absolutely, right on cue. That one's punched out into right field, and Connor McKenzie gets on his horse and gets the go sign the entire way from Ray Chadwick sitting over there at third base.
And how big are those leadoff walks? We saw McKenzie with the leadoff walk from Bilger. He stole second and then scores on the single from Van Ham.
Absolutely, both pitchers getting into rhythm here, so that might be what it takes. A little small ball to get things going.
Good piece of hitting there from Van Ham. Pokes that one into the opposite field.
Cale Bilger keeping a close eye at Taylor Van Ham over there on first as he takes his lead.
James now at the plate. He'll take that one. That's just low from Bilger. Tyron Jones. Met Soccer now taking a 2-1 lead. Their provincial championship. That's the Humber Hawks. Hawks versus Sheridan, 2-1 lead now. Tyron James, that's in there, first strike.
See that nice scoop there by Kevin Bowden to prevent Van Ham from going anywhere.
That one's fouled off.
Tyron James right on top of that one. He fouls it straight back into the backstop.
Tyron James has scored 2 runs already in this game, 2 of 4 runs, or 5 runs, I should say, for the Wolfpack. He doubled in the second inning. Oh, they caught Van Ham. Bowden the throw over to Ty Armstrong, and they get Van Ham peeking just a little. He was going on first move, and Bilger got him taking that extra step.
Absolutely, you can't disregard the aggressiveness there by Ray Chadwick and the TRU Wolfpack. But unfortunately getting caught up there, and with the strength of this infield, good luck getting out of a pickle against them.
As now the bases are empty with 2 away. Tyron James still at the plate here with a 2-2 count. That curveball in there right on the outside corner from Bilger. Gives up a run, but picks off Van Ham and then strikes out James looking.
And you can't blame Tyron James for looking a little surprised there, as not too many breaking balls seen from the hand of Cale Bilger today. But that one gets him looking. He'll go down on strikes.
As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning, the Falcons down by 4.
The score is TRU Wolfpack 5, Fanshawe Falcons 1.
There'll be a new pitcher for the Wolfpack, number 28, Tristan Seats. He's coming into relief of Jameis. Jameis pitched pretty well against the Falcons. Had a little bit of trouble in last inning, but both those hits that he gave up to the bottom of the lineup were bunt singles, so not much you can really do about that one.
Yeah, it's hard to blame Ryan Jameis for what he did in this game, but obviously head coach Ray Chadwick wanted to switch up the arms here as you see Seats hop on the mound, and potentially just to give these Fanshawe Falcons just a different look, as maybe they're kind of getting the bead on their starter as they look for Seats in relief to settle this team down and secure that lead.
So we're set to begin here the bottom of the 4th inning. The Falcons will have 4, 5, 6 due up in this inning, beginning with Quentin Toohey, the catcher. You see him there walking to the plate. As we're set to begin here with Seats on the mound.
Now batting Quentin Toohey.
Falcons down by 4. That's in there for strike 1.
Just that first pitch, you can see the velocity difference from Seats and the starter Jameis, as he seems to be much harder of a thrower. We'll see if Fanshawe can adjust.
Toohey takes that one in the dirt. Good block there from the catcher McKenzie. Still nobody on though, but good practice.
Why not? Absolutely, just in case. Keep those legs warm on this cold day at Connorvale Park.
Here comes the pitch from Seats. Fouled off there from Toohey, and that looks like it's caught McKenzie. Not sure where exactly, but does not look good right now, as the infield will just come in and chat with Seats just to give McKenzie a bit more time here as he looks to be shaken up.
Yeah, you see him struggling there. Definitely took it in a tight spot. Still take a knee and try to regain his composure here.
So while we have a little bit of a moment here, what do you think is going to be huge now for the Falcons to really, what do you think they have to do to get back into this game down by 4?
They'll have to get interesting, get creative. We've seen them last inning attempt 2 bunts that went for singles, things like that, and just getting aggressive. They're going to have to switch it up. Their bats have been unable to get anything going against these Wolfpack hitters. You see the shot taken by Connor McKenzie, and he seems to be able to gut it out and step behind the plate. It's a tap on the pads there. There's obviously a lot of respect for taking that kind of shot, being able to pop up and remain in this ball game.
Yeah, Quinton Tui there, the batter, one catcher to another.
I'm sure no one understands the pain Connor McKenzie is in better than Quinton Tui, the man right in front of him in the batter's box.
So I think we're set to begin here. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes to Tui. As McKenzie seems good to go. Sights on the mound. Tui, the leadoff batter for the Falcons. Well, that curveball just missing. Looked pretty good there. I think just came up.
That's a big loop and curveball. See that big swing and a miss there by Tui.
Counts now 2-2. That one outside. Tui battles back here. It's 3-2. Looking to get on base here. Try to get something going for the Falcons. That's in the dirt. And Tui will battle back from a 1-2 count. Takes 3 straight balls from Sights. And a leadoff walk for Quinton Tui.
This is exactly what the Falcons needed. In a big hole here. Still 4 runs to go before they tie up this one. So that leadoff walk could be the start of a big inning. So see Cale Bilger, the pitcher, step up to the plate.
Now batting, Cale Bilger.
Bilger trying to find some outfield here. Try to get Tui around the bases. And again, that DH situation, the Falcons not electing to go with the DH, using the pitcher as an at-bat may cost them a little here as Bilger is up at the plate now.
Absolutely see Reimel go down swinging with a chuckle as he had his first at-bat in the year. Now it's Cale Bilger's turn to get the bat in his hands and get something going.
See if the pitcher, Bilger, can get something, try to help his cause here with Tui at first base.
Yeah, if you're looking for run support, why not do it yourself if you're Bilger here?
Here comes the pitch. That's it to the left side. Tough hop there. That's going to fall in.
Tyron James unable to get a hold of that one as that took a high hop off that infield dirt. Tips off the glove and into left field.
See that last hop just bounced right over, right off his glove and into the outfield. It gets there just in time to not allow Tui to get to third base. So it'll be first and second with nobody out in the inning. Tough play there for James.
How about Cale Bilger, the pitcher? It wasn't pretty, but still any way to find himself on bag is a huge lift to this Falcons offense.
This is the big hitter, Kevin Bowden. This is when you want him up with a couple runners on base. He'll take ball 1.
Yeah, and Bowden yesterday wasn't just making contact. He was killing that ball with a couple hits down to the warning track.
Like I said, this is when you want him up at the plate. A couple runners on base, still nobody out in the inning. Sights in his first inning of work here. That's a good block there from McKenzie.
And even after that incident, that injury earlier, as he laughs it off, Connor McKenzie to his dugout, they know what he's been taking, blocking these pitchers here from seats, but he shows no fear as he continues to do so for his squad.
That's what you want to see out of your catcher. Even though he got hit in a rough spot, he gets back down there, blocks a nice ball. That ball's in the dirt, and it's going to be a balk here to Sights. Looks like he didn't come set.
Yeah, that's the second balk of this tournament. We saw one yesterday. I believe it was a Hunsick that was charged with a balk, and now seats as both runners will advance.
Yeah, looks like he didn't come set on that play, so Tui will move up to third, and Bilger will go to second.
If the situation already wasn't great for Bowden with the runner on first and second, now with 2 runners in scoring position, with a big hit here, it could pull his team close.
And I would be surprised, especially with Kevin Bowden really ahead of in this count here. A free base open at first. I'd be surprised if they give him anything close here. With Brendan Jones on deck.
With the depth of this Falcons lineup, it's tough to give a free base as they have strong hitter after strong hitter.
And the defense right now for the Wolfpack, mostly back, going to concede the run for the out. Still nobody outs in the inning. Wolfpack up by 4.
It's important for Seats to get a hold of this situation here. The Falcons really threatening to get back in this ball game.
That's in there for a strike. Counts 2 balls, 1 strike here. And again, I'm still surprised that they're electing to pitch to Bowden here with a base open.
Absolutely, Bowden has a monster of a tournament going for himself, but just a 212 average for him on the season, so maybe a guy that's just getting hot at the right time here at the National College Baseball Championship.
Here comes the pitch from Seats. Big swing there from Bowden, a little awkward there as well.
Yeah, he looked well behind that one. Made his decision a little late, but he'll get another opportunity with this pitch.
And from the 2-0 count and a balk from Seats, has battled back with 2 straight strikes from Bowden. And now an opportunity here for Seitz with 2 strikes on Bowden. He'll step off here. Get another set of signs here from McKenzie. Number 6, Bilger at second base, Tuhee at third. Still nobody out in the inning. Big swing there from Bowden, and what a job there that was from Seats, as his coaching staff had enough trust in him to come back and get Bowden swinging.
Absolutely, we questioned the decision to pitch to Bowden there, but Seats proving us wrong as he gets him swinging to go down.
I'll bring up Brendan Jones now with 1 away. Infield still playing back, conceding the run for the out. That's fouled off there from Jones. And for Jones right now, just put the ball in play has to be the mentality. If you get a ground ball, the infield is playing back, so you're going to score a run. I think that was a huge miscue there from Kevin Bowden. I think he was trying to do a little bit too much there. Just try to put the ball in play. You're going to score a run with that infield back.
For Brandon Jones, that's the type of game he plays without an extra base hit on the year. So more of a contact hitter.
That ball's hit to the left side. That's going to be a base hit through the right side, or left side, past Shibata. 1 run will score. Dwyer, Bilger right behind him, he'll score. And the caught there was Brendan Jones. He gets thrown out, but picks up 2 RBIs on the play.
Yeah, Brandon Jones, frustrated being thrown there at first base, took quite the turn, possibly looking to go to second with that play at the plate as Bilger came in to score. Take a look at that diving attempt there by Shibata at third.
That one just down the line, out of the reach of Shibata. That's Bilger coming around to score. He dives in.
Yeah, Bilger with just a half second of hesitation as you see Brandon Jones get tagged out there by Malik James.
So now there are 2 away in the inning after Brendan Jones gets thrown out at first, trying to take that extra step. I'll bring up Cam Cook, who singled and scored in the third.
Give a lot of credit to Cale Bilger there. Not his normal assignment up at the plate, but he hit a chopper. Tyron James at shortstop, they got through to prevent an out. He'll come around to score. So a big moment there for Cale Bilger as he looks to take the mound in the next part of this inning.
As Tuhee and Bilger both come in to score, it's a 5-3 game right now for the Wolfpack. Here with 2 away, Falcons score 2 runs in the inning to cut this lead to 2 now. Cam Cook fouls that one off.
See the Holland Hurricanes have arrived drive for their 5th place matchup, hoping to get it in as the rain starts to fall here at Connorvale Park.
Kemp Cook takes that one for a ball outside there from Seats. Kemp Cook playing left field in this game. He singled in the 3rd in his lone at-bat so far. Good inning right now for the Falcons. Cut this deficit to 2 as Kemp Cook called timeout here.
Yeah, Seats taking plenty of time on the mound. Enough is enough, says Cam Cook, so ask for time and step out.
That pitch hit up the middle. James comes across. He'll make the play for the final out of the inning, but the Falcons get 2 runs, and it all started with a leadoff walk from Quinton Toohey.
Absolutely. Take a look at that nice play there. Tyron James able to slide over smoothly from that shortstop position. Fire a rocket to Malik James for the out.
And the big hit of that inning coming from Brendan Jones, who came up with a clutch 2-run single, but eventually got thrown out, trying to take that extra step. But for the Falcons, they're right back in this game, down by 2 as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
Cale Bilger taken to the mound once again for the Falcons. He scored a big run for them. A quick update of that women's soccer game as Fanshawe has taken a 2-1 lead over Humber. Coming up on the 89th minute in that game, so crunch time there for women's soccer. Take a look at that weather forecast there, just a high of 4. Those light rain showers we see coming in. And a strong gust of wind, 21 kilometers an hour going from left field to right. And I think it's the weather that scared off my partner Kyle Dalton. So I have a new man in the booth with me. It's Andrew Malani, who will call the rest of this game. And Andrew, what have you seen so far in this contest, this bronze medal matchup?
Well, TRU got off to a great start here this afternoon, but Fanshaw's really responded well in the late parts of this game thus far. Interesting to see how they continue this, see if they can continue their momentum, as they've looked rather strong in the last couple innings.
Absolutely, TRU had quite the tournament, a little bit of a dark horse in this one as they did battle with St. Clair. You remember that 1-0 ball game they had in the pitcher's duel between Tyler Moskalik and St. Clair's Evan Ferguson. So these powerhouse Ontario ball clubs have really had to battle this TRU Wolfpack team as they try to capture the bronze medal here at the NCBC tournament.
Now batting is number 31. Matt
Certainly,
Griffin.
both these teams will want to finish off their tournament on a high.
I'm a ginger. I'm probably going to get both.
Another soccer update for you as the men's team won the provincial championship. So a strong day for Humber Athletics as you've seen the men win the NCBC National Championship in baseball and now a provincial championship in soccer. Fireballer Cale Bilger remains in the game for Fanshawe. He's doing battle with Matt Richards at the plate.
He's looked pretty strong so far.
Matt Richards thought that was a ball, but called a strike by the home plate umpire. He'll have to remain in there.
The rain is really coming down here now. Should make fielding plays a little more difficult for these players out there on the field.
The Builder gets the strikeout there as Richard goes down swinging. You mentioned the rain, Andrew, caused a little bit of a change in the schedule today as that gold medal game was bumped up to noon. And we saw the Humber Hawks beat the St. Clair Saints to get their championship. And luckily the rain held off for that one, but here come the drops here late in the bronze medal matchup.
Yeah, the rain here is certainly going to be a factor here in the late stages of this bronze medal game.
Couple new bats in the lineup for the Wolfpack. We saw Matt Richards up there, and now we'll see Gage Brabant. Head coach Ray Chadwick looking down his bench, trying to find a spark here.
TRU looking to get the momentum back going. They had, as we mentioned before, they had a strong start to this ball game, but really kind of trailed off as the game went on. Haven't been able to get much going lately, at least offensively.
Brabant showing bunt there, but did not like what he's seen from the offering from Bilger. That one finds the strike zone.
Cale Bilger really using that fastball of his successfully there, just overpowering these TRU batters.
And a big update here from women's soccer Humber as they just scored a penalty kick in the 90th minute to tie it up 2-2 versus Fanshawe. So we'll definitely keep an eye on that game, because that's huge for the Humber women as they tie up that one in extra time on a big penalty kick.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger than tying the game during injury time.
You hear the news
on a penalty kick.
The news getting out for that goal as you hear the screams from the Humber fans.
Certainly
they're happy today.
Yeah, certainly an excited group we have here. As we mentioned before, a big day for Humber athletics.
So the good times keep rolling for Humber Hawks athletics. We get back to the action here with the TRU Wolfpack facing off against the Fanshawe Falcons. Jackson Dartnell at the plate for the Wolfpack. Not pleased with that strike. Lifted high into center field.
That one's carrying.
Going back. It's on the warning track as Dartnell gets a hold of that one and fires that one deep into center field.
That hit looked like it may have been deep enough to score a triple. But Dartnell content there to just take second base. Maybe not a bad decision when you're looking to rekindle that momentum you had going on before and extend their lead.
Yeah, that hit awfully close to going out, but you look at that flagpole in center field and it's flowing in towards home plate, so possibly that chilly air kept that one from getting out of the park.
Yeah, this cold air making it really difficult to hit fly balls deep in this ball game.
Josh Wright, another fresh face in this game, step into the batter's box for the Wolfpack, trying to extend this lead with a runner on second. Great block there by Quinton Tui, not allowing the runner Dartnell to advance from second. Falcons not paying much mind to Dartnell over there on second, as he's taken quite the lead over there on the pitch. Single would likely score a run if he's able to get that far off the bag.
All tournament, we've seen some real aggressive base running there, and as Wright strikes out.
Absolutely. Bilger gets the better of Wright there. But TRU maintains that 2-run lead over the Falcons in this bronze medal matchup here at the NCBC tournament. Warner here goes home with the bronze medal. Loser snaps fourth. And don't forget a game later on today at 6 p.m. We'll see the Holland Hurricanes face off against the Ahunsik Indians for the 5th and 6th place standings. And you can catch that one right here on the Hawk Sports Network.
This could be a real make or break inning for the Fanshawe Falcons. Trailing here behind 2 runs. They have to get something together quick if they want to get back into this ball game and end this tournament on a high note.
We'll see a new arm on the mound for TRU as Tristan Seitz is out of this ball game. And it'll be Dawson Rempel who steps up for the Wolfpack. Leading off for the Falcons, you see there, will be Ty Armstrong, and he sits in the 9-hole, the 9th spot in this rotation, but with a .347 average. I think it's safe to say he's the best 9th hitter we've seen out of any ball club in this tournament.
Yeah, an interesting call by head coach Brian Harvey to put arguably his best hitter in the 9-hole. Not sure about that decision. You would think that you'd want your best hitters up in the lineup where they would get the most at-bats. I guess the logic there is that he could use that as an extra leadoff hitter in the 9-hole. As they're trailing behind by 2 runs here, that decision could be detrimental to the ball club.
Yeah, a bit of an interesting call, as you mentioned, but like you said, I guess just the opportunity to have 2 strong hitters in the 9 and 1 spots when you turn over that lineup could prove to be huge for the Falcons.
Definitely a big risk, but it could pay off here.
Strike 1 to Ty Armstrong there from Rempel. Getting ahead of the count early. That one down and away, scooped up by Connor McKenzie. Similar location on that pitch, although that one does get away. No runners on base though, so no harm, no foul. Count 2-1 here to Ty Armstrong, the 9th hitter in this Falcon lineup.
Control issues continue for Rempel here as he throws 3 straight pitches low and way outside there.
Yeah, so for Ty Armstrong here, a great hitter's count at 3-1, and after this at-bat's done, he'll turn it over to Brendan Robertson in the top of the lineup. Another one down and away, 4 straight. As Ty Armstrong, who's a great hitter, does not need a free base given, but he'll take that one as Brendan Robertson trots up into the batter's box. And what can you take away, Andrew, by that first hitter face by Dawson Rempel?
Rempel, just as we said before, his control looks a little off. As Ty Armstrong, one of the better hitters on this Fanshawe team, really sees the ball well. So he will not settle for any of those balls inside the zone. He will take them for a walk as he did just there.
That one gets through Connor McKenzie, advancing easily as Ty Armstrong. Ooh, and he sure did think about heading to third there. Took a hard turn, but will retreat to second.
Again with the aggressiveness on the base paths. Armstrong thought briefly about taking third, but will be content to just steal one base for now. Little conference on the mound here.
Update from that women's soccer match we've been keeping an eye on. Fanshawe has just scored 5 minutes into the first OT. They take a 3-2 lead over the Humber Hawks. Looks like we're set to get back underway here. Brendan Robertson has Ty Armstrong at second base and in scoring position.
Brendan Robertson, another guy that you don't want to give a free base to. As we've seen all weekend long, he will make you pay on the base paths with his incredible speed.
Yeah, that's been the big takeaway from his game in this tournament is his potency on the base paths, as he's been aggressive all weekend long for Fanshawe.
Robertson, not the most talented hitter, but he does see those pitches well and will walk a lot.
That one high and in. See Robertson turn hard to get out of the way of that one. And from Rempel, more the same. Some control issues for the big left-hander.
Definitely a tough assignment here for Rempel coming in. Maybe not fully warmed up here, and then with the rain pouring, does not make his job any easier, of course.
That one's awful high as McKenzie has to hop up and loses the mass there as he corrals that one. But a nice play to prevent Ty Armstrong from advancing.
Yeah, definitely a big play there to prevent another stolen base here.
You got to wonder with this cold, cold rain dripping down on Dawson Rempel, does that affect his grip on the baseball?
Absolutely, you would think it would. Ball doesn't get any less slippery with this constant rain pour falling down.
Showing bunt is Brendan Robertson, but he'll pull it away and take the walk instead.
Not the start to the inning that Rempel imagined. Walking the first two batters he sees with no outs here, of course.
Now at that, Tyler Wood.
It's now Tyler Wood. Third-year player out of Niagara Falls steps into the batter's box. Tying run for this ball game stands on first base. That's Brendan Robertson.
Another conference here on the mound. Looks like Rempel's afternoon could be over here.
There is an arm warming up in that TRU bullpen, and it looks as though he'll jog out.
Do your thing, Wyatt.
So Dawson Rempel, not a long day for him as he lets on Ty Armstrong, and Brendan Robertson will be a new man on the mound for TRU.
Yeah, tough outing there for Rempel. No outs recorded in 2 walks in a row there, as he showed that he did not have complete command there on the ball and of the strike zone as well.
Ray Chadwick talks to his squad. TRU still remains ahead by 2 runs in this bronze medal game here at the National College Baseball Championships. Wyatt Versluy will be up on the mound.
Wyatt Versluy.
Just looking at him warming up, Andrew, that's an intimidating member on the mound here as he's towering over his teammates.
Absolutely, Adam. That could be rather intimidating from the batter's box, especially with the raised mound there. Just towers over you. You can really get a good angle on that fastball.
Yeah, Versluy really looks to be a hard thrower here as you see him snap some warm-up pitches into the mid of his catcher, Connor McKenzie.
certainly stepping into a tough situation here with a couple runners on and no outs here, with the ball game on the line here potentially at the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, he's got to know that the tying run of this ball game is directly behind his back at first base, so cannot afford to give anything up to Tyler Wood here, as TRU is just clutching right now to that 2-run lead.
Versluwe here definitely has to have command of the fastball here. Just pound that lower part of the strike zone. Hopefully induce a ground ball here for a double play.
Absolutely, give a lot of credit to the Fanshawe Falcons in this one, as they have battled back from a 4-0 deficit in the first inning to make it a 5-3 ball game.
Certainly has been an exciting ball game we've witnessed here today.
Going back to second, it's a close play, but sliding in safe is Ty Armstrong. That's Tyron James sliding over from a shortstop position.
Good pickoff attempt there, but Ty Armstrong just wise enough to it to get back in there in time.
That's a quick move there by Versluwe, something to keep an eye on if you're a Fanshawe base runner. Both runners go here. The double steal, and unable to transfer from the glove to the throwing hand is Connor McKenzie, and both runners will advance safely. So Andrew, you mentioned before the aggressiveness of these Fanshawe Falcons base runners, as we'll have a replay here.
Yeah, that just continues. They pull off the double steal there flawlessly, as Connor McKenzie may have double clutched that baseball there, unable to even get off a throw.
Clever play there by Tyler Wood, as that ball dropped right at his feet, and he stood pat, not letting Connor McKenzie have a free path to that baseball.
It's a good risk to take here with no outs here while you're trailing behind by 2.
Wood gets a hold of that one, but it's well foul. Rain continues to fall here at Connervale Park. That's a hard shot taken. He slides on that wet infield grass, unable to make a play as Versluwe, as Tyler Wood will also reach safely. And the base is now loaded for Matt Bowden.
That double steal there really paying off, as there might have been a play there at third base if Armstrong had been coming in from second to third, but Versluwe had to make that play to first base and just unable to. That tough play there.
Yeah, you see that rain playing a factor in this one, as Versluwe's feet came out for under him as he tried to plant his feet and fire over to first. So Matt Bowden, a chance to be a hero for the Fanshawe Falcons. That's a hard hit ball through the right side of the infield. That'll cash Ty Armstrong. Brendan Robertson held up at third, but that's a big run for the Fanshawe Falcons as they make it a 1-run ball game. It's 5-4.
Big hit there by Matt Bowden, putting that ball just in the gap between second base and first, excuse me. Now the bases are still loaded here while he scores a run. No out still.
So still none away here. TRU find themselves in a heap of trouble as Quentin Toohey steps up to the plate. Bases remain loaded. A big cut there by Toohey, but unable to connect. And for TRU, they might be seeing that bronze medal slip between their fingertips. They cannot start to record some outs here in the bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, Versluwe here may be struggling with some command issues of his own right now. Because again, the wetness here, the constant rain that we're seeing could be a huge factor in how this ball game progresses and eventually finishes.
That one's connected. It'll drop down in left field for a hit. In comes 1 run. They'll hold him up at third as Brendan Robertson touches home plate. A big hit there by Quentin Toohey. It's a tie ball game, 5-5. You can see the Fanshawe Falcons empty out of that dugout and congratulate Robertson.
Hit parade in this inning continues now. As Fanshawe keeps the bases loaded while scoring another run here. As again, there still are no outs here. As Fanshawe looks to keep this rally going. And maybe take the lead here for the first time in the ball game.
Pitcher Cale Bilger at the plate with a chance to cash in offensively. It's a 5-5 tied up ball game. Bases remain loaded, no out. As we see the Hunsik Indians start to file into Connorville Park as they prep for their game against the Holland Hurricanes later on tonight. And another hard hit ball, that'll drop in to the right center gap. Another run will score. And also coming in, that's 2 runs cash. Matt Bowden and Tyler Wood both come in to score. And Fanshawe takes their first lead of this matchup.
Next at bat, Kevin Bowden.
So just like that, we saw Verse Louis come into the game, struggle right away, letting off that lead. Hitter Ty Armstrong got on base with a walk, and it's been downhill from there as the Falcons have charged out to this lead.
Yeah, that was a massive 2 RBI single by the pitcher, Cale Bilger, as he gives Fanshawe their first lead here of the ball game.
So now it's Kevin Bowden's turn, trying to continue this party of an inning for Fanshawe. So all of a sudden they look close to done, dropping 4 runs in the first inning, but have battled back nicely to make it their ball game here to lose. You'll see that one coming low for a ball.
No one on third.
Another ball there offered up by Verse Louis. As it appears we're just starting to get some motion in the TRU bullpen. But it may be too little too late, as the Falcons have done a ton of damage here in this 5th inning.
You said it there, Adam. Too little, too late. Verse Louis was really brought in here to settle things down in the Fanshawe half of the inning, but it's just been more of the same.
There's a high chopper here. Play at third. They'll get the force. So that'll be out number 1 in this inning as they get the lead runner. Nice play there by Tyron James.
Good play there to get Tui out at third base with the force out.
So now Brandon Jones and his .222 average will step up to the plate to battle against Verse Louis. Runners on first and second for the Falcons.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Doc.
See you not moving for a while.
No, I'm stuck here.
Questions you have?
No, I'm good.
Ball 1 there, Brandon Jones.
Another pitch there misses low as Verse Louis' command issues continue here in the bottom of the 5th.
Have a good one. All right, you too, bro.
That one fired right back up the middle. Tough play here. There'll be no play at first. And an infield single there for Brendan Jones, as he seems to be slightly hobbled over there on first base. May have tweaked something on that hustle play, but seems no worse for wear. He'll stay in this ball game.
Cool. My feedback is you guys are
So once again, just one out in this 5th inning. Bases remain loaded for Fanshawe.
Carter Burnside now up for the Falcons. Excuse me. We'll look to continue this monster of an inning as Fanshawe looks to extend their lead.
Carter Burnside, a first-year player from Bolton, Ontario. Just 5 at-bats for him in the regular season.
Chance for him to be a real hero here.
Great work there by Connor McKenzie, who's been a very busy man behind the plate today with those block balls, preventing any ball from getting to the backstop.
Yeah, he's certainly been an effective defensive catcher here for TRU really all tournament.
That one misses well high there. See, Versui seems pretty unpleased with himself currently, as he's been unable to attack the strike zone with any sort of frequency.
Yeah, real frustrating inning for him. Really able to not record any outs except for one.
That one's connected with there by Burnside, but that'll drop foul down the left field line. Arms continue to get loose for the TRU Wolfpack, but it appears as though it'll be Versui who ends this inning. Almost an identical foul ball there, once again lifted up over the Fanshawe dugout. Carter Burnside finds himself in a battle here in the batter's box. And 3 in a row. His Fanshawe teammates loving that as Burnside continues to do battle. 3 straight foul balls in the left field area.
You need a guy to foul off balls the opposite way. Looks like Carter Burnside is your guy. He's done so 3 times in a row now here.
He'll be your man, but sure looking to straighten one out here and drop one into fair territory with the bases loaded. And there's one fair. Tough play, and there won't be an out. And another run will come into store. Kevin Bowden also comes in to score for the Falcons, as that's a tricky play. Let's take a look here as Versui just not ready for that flip there at first base, and all runners will be safe.
Yeah, a little bit of a miscommunication there between pitcher and first baseman. They're not able to get that play away cleanly. And TRU in a real pickle of a situation here, allowing 6 runs here in the bottom of this 5th inning. They came in here with a 5-3 lead, of course. Now they're trailing behind by 4.
Yeah, you see assistant coach Frank Fasico come out and talk to Versui, who will stay in this ball game. But like you said, Andrew, in the 5th inning, a 2-run lead is now a 2-run deficit for the TRU Wolfpack. Not the inning they were looking to have, trying to close out this bronze medal match.
No, and I'm shocked they're leaving Versui in here. Really hasn't had much going at all this inning. Leaving him out to dry here.
And what's even more interesting is that TRU bullpen is now completely empty. So head coach Ray Chadwick seems content to leave Versui out here. Jackson Dartnell over there on first base, playing very, very close to home, as Ty Armstrong maybe looking to bunt here. Safe is the call at third. TRU can't believe it, but sliding it safely are the Falcons in the third base. It's 2 runners in scoring position.
Ty Armstrong up here again. He, of course, got this started with a walk to begin the inning.
And he'll send a bloop into right field. That'll drop in safely and cash another run, as Brendan Jones really seems labored there as he touches home, maybe pulled something as he hustled down to first base early in this inning. But even with one leg, he'll trot on in home by that bloop single from Ty Armstrong. So we talked earlier, Ty Armstrong in that number 9 hole, getting things done for the Fanshawe Falcons as the lead jumps up to 5. It's been an absolute nightmare of an inning here for Verse Louis.
Really for TRU as a team, they have not been able to get anything here going defensively. We've seen hit after hit, walk after walk for Fanshawe this inning. Just really exploding here offensively, for lack of a better word.
Throw over to first base, and Dartnell not in time. Wouldn't be too shocked to see Ty Armstrong break for second here with that runner at third base. Runner goes, Ty Armstrong. No throw, a tricky play there by Connor McKenzie. And they will get the runner at third base. So as we mentioned, that runner from third attempting to break home, but a nice fake throw there by Connor McKenzie. And another balk called here, as advancing to third base is Ty Armstrong. That's the second balk charged at TRU in this contest. Umpire says Wyatt Verse Louis was not set on that play and awards the free base to Armstrong.
Runner on third. That's it.
Pitch in there to Brendan Robertson. Robertson has some speed if he is able to get on base. 7 stolen bases for him in Fanshawe's regular season.
He will make you pay on those base paths. Verse Louis' control issues just continue to snowball here. This bottom of the 5th inning.
He has no help on the way as the bullpen remains empty for TRU. Big swing and a miss as Robertson will go down on strikes. A little bit of confusion there, but that is strike 3. And TRU will trot off the field after a tough inning for them as they see their 5-run lead turn it to a 10-5 ball game the other way. As Fanshawe now leads by 5 in this bronze medal contest. And Andrew, how surprised were you to see Wyatt Verse Louis remain in that entire inning?
Yeah, certainly a surprising move. Maybe not something I would have done. Of course, I don't exactly know these players too well, as TRU comes all the way from British Columbia. Head coach definitely showing a lot of faith in his pitcher there, allowing him to finish the inning. Maybe a little too much faith as he struggled to do so. Now all of a sudden, they were up by 2, now trailing by 5. They may have just let this ball game slip away, and will have to settle for 4th place unless they get things turned around here quickly in the top of the 6th.
Ray Chadwick, he's an experienced manager in his 15th season with Thompson's Rivers University. Take a look over there into that TRU bullpen. Verslowy upset with himself, kicks the glove, and he'll walk away to cool some steam. A rough outing for him. You got to feel for him. This is a big stage for all these collegiate players able to play at the national championship level, and it is crushing when the results don't turn out the way you anticipated.
Yeah, everyone pictures themselves going into a national championship. Hopes are high, everyone's feeling good about themselves, but the reality is someone's got to lose. Not everyone's going to have a great outing every day, as we saw here.
Absolutely. Now it's the job of the Wolfpack offense to pick up their pitcher and get themselves back in this ball game. They've shown the ability to score runs in bunches, and they'll sure need it here in the 6th inning with a 5-run deficit.
Things are definitely going to be a little harder for them here. They've already pulled a bunch of their starters from the lineup, so they're going to be having to rely on bench players to claw back into this ball game, as they have a huge 5-run deficit to overcome. With only a few outs, a few precious outs they have left remaining.
Ball 2 there, offered up by Cale Bilger. Adam Philmon at the plate for the Wolfpack. Two-one the count to Philmon here. Delivery from Bilger. That's lifted high, well into foul territory. Heads up over there. That goes right into the middle of the warming up of Huntsick Indians. Philmon looking to protect the plate with a 2-2 count. Full count here for Bilger. He tries to punch out Philmon. But that one will miss outside, and Philmon will take that free base. As the Wolfpack get that leadoff runner on bag. Looking to claw back into this one, but a big deficit.
So important for TRU to get this inning started off for them on a high. One way to do it with a leadoff walk. Adam Philmon, he'll be looking to cash in.
Here comes another bench player. That's Josh Ianetti. That'll step up for the Wolfpack with Philmon standing at first base. And again, that's another balk ruled by the infield umpires. Cale Bilger is now charged with one, as he wasn't set for that pitch, and Philmon gets awarded second base. So just one balk all tournament, and we've seen 3 today in this contest. It's been an unusual one here at Connervale Park.
Not all the time you see a lot of balks in one ball game, but here we are. We've witnessed 3 already.
If you're a pitcher, you have to realize that's something that the infield umpire is really focusing in on. So make sure you're set and ready with each and every pitch.
Absolutely, especially with base runners on.
That one skied high up into center field. Camping under it is Robertson. And he'll record the out there for the Falcons. It's another new face for the Wolfpack. That's Eric Turner, who will step up here to face Bilger. One out here in the 6th inning. That pitch to Turner will miss high. In there for a strike. Count now even at 1 apiece.
Here comes the all-important third pitch, and a 1-1 count could turn into to a hitter's or a pitcher's count, of course.
And a pitcher's count, it will be as Eric Turner fouls that one back over the backstop for strike 2. And he'll miss just high on that offering. 2-2 the count. Philmont still sitting over there at second place, looking to get cashed in with a single. Ball 3 there, and luckily the round. Or apology, that's strike 3. Thought that one might have missed, but a strike called by the home plate umpire. As Eric Turner goes down looking. Curtis Wall now at the dish.
That's 2 out now.
Wall with a big swing and a miss there, trying to get something going with 2 outs. Take a look at that swing and a miss on that fireball from Cale Bilger.
Bilger really doing a good job overpowering these TRU batters.
Now into foul territory, here's Kevin Bowden. Oh, and once again, we've seen that a time or two. That wet, slick grass out there with the rain pouring. Big old 6'6", the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Kevin Bowden goes down there, unable to make a play. You see his dugout giving him the business. He gets a pat on the backside from brother Matt Bowden. He's grinning ear to ear, seeing his older brother take a fall.
Nothing makes one brother laugh like seeing their other brother fall down like that. All in good fun though, of course.
Absolutely important bronze medal matchup here with the Fanshawe Falcons. Sure having fun. And why wouldn't you after that big inning they had?
Absolutely, gotta be feeling good about yourselves. Rallying back with a huge 7-run 5th inning to take the lead in this ball game for the first time. And of course, eyeing that bronze medal here.
And there's a strikeout from Cale Bilger.
That's
and
the
that'll
ball game.
do it in this ball game. The Fanshawe Falcons add bronze to the trophy case. They took home gold 2 years ago, silver last year in a loss to the Saints.
TRU 5, Fanshawe Falcons 10.
And they'll take the bronze medal here as you see those Fanshawe players come out of the dugout and congratulate Cale Bilger, who put on a nice performance. And for TRU, that's got to be frustrating as they let a 4-0 lead and later a 5-3 lead slip through their hands, as we'll see the handshake line here.
I would now ask that both teams line up on their respective foul lines for player of the game and bronze medal presentation.
As we await the player of the game.
The player of the game prizes are sponsored by Kahuna.
Awards given out here in this contest as the Fanshawe Falcons win bronze at the National College Baseball Championship, that is. And a very admirable performance put on by the TRU Wolfpack. And Andrew, what could you say by the performance put on by the Fanshawe Falcons all tournament long?
Oh, they've certainly been one of the teams to watch out for here all weekend long. Of course, their offense and defense coming up big throughout the weekend. You could just go down the list. Ty Armstrong, Brandon Robertson, the Bowden brothers. Of course, Cale Bilger here throwing a gem.
Absolutely. So that'll do it for us here at Connervale Park. For Adam Lusher and my broadcasting partner, Andrew Milani. Thanks for watching here on the Hawk Sports Network. We'll catch you later tonight for the 5th place game.
The player of the game for TRU is Taylor Van Ham. game for Fanshawe is Brandon Jones. The all-star for TRU is Liam Shabata. The all-stars for Fanshawe are first, Matt Bowden. And Kevin Bowden. The top batter of the tournament is Liam Shabata.